Yeah. Just shouting out all the viewers. Everybody on YouTube, Facebook. What up? Make sure you're hitting us up. Alright? We need way more topics than we have. Here we go. I'm gonna tell you about my new show. Here in Toronto, or should I say T-out? There's some things you need to know. A little bit of details, a little bit of info. You can find us on YouTube. Real fucking people with real fucking issues. Real talk, real chat. Hosted by me, Tanya and Fats. Don't be mad cause we're just a bunch of lesbians. Some of us are lesbians, writing our opinion. Just a little gossip, haters try to block us. You can never stop us once we drop this. Don't try to be modest, cause this shit is my shit. Oops, I mean it's our shit, cause this shit is popping. Viewers pick the topic, make sure you watch. Let's be honest. Oh yeah, that's how we're spitting it here in the T-Dot. Alright. So big up everybody out there. Yeah. And make sure you're tuning in at least once a week to see us on YouTube. Don't forget, let's be honest. Oh yeah.
Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to another edition of Let's Be Honest. And I'm your host, Bass. I just want to thank you guys for commenting on Facebook. And I'd appreciate it as well if you'd comment on YouTube, so that everybody could see your comments, because your comments should be read by the world. So, big ups to Kanya, Reckless, Sanita Bonita, Natasha K, Joy Q, Samantha, East JB, Alicia KW, Alicia Brooks, and Christopher Lavoy. Thank you for shouting us out on Facebook and giving us your input, because your input is very important to us. So, I know you guys are anticipating what our topic was, who won, but before that, I'm going to introduce our panel, all right? Back again, Tanya, a new addition, Paula, and here we go again, Fats, for the second time around, all right? Okay, so now, your topic pick is, what is bisexual? I know a lot of people have been asking that question. What is bisexuals? Okay, a lot of opinions on it. So remember, YouTube, that it's only our opinions. It doesn't mean that your opinion is invalid. If you want to debate, just write us. You know what I mean? Hit us up on YouTube or Facebook, because we appreciate that input. All right? So let me just begin at the end right here. What is bisexual?
I don't know. What is bisexual? Bisexual to me, I don't know why I call it bisexual. I think girls are just freaky in general. They just want the best of both worlds. Shoot, I don't know. You guys
what do you think, Paula?
I personally think that bisexuality doesn't exist. I think it's a fucking cop-out, in my opinion. Pardon my language, YouTube watchers.
We get to swear here.
But I don't think, I think honestly it's people's bridge to explore their sexuality, and they use that term as a way for them to be like, okay, do I like the pussy or do I like the cock? Which one is it?
Okay, whoa.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that bisexual stuff. Like, I just think it's nasty. Well, I think it's nasty because, like, just go next.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm actually surprised. Because, you know what, we haven't really discussed this topic. So, like, 3 out of 3 thinks that there's no such thing as bisexuals. Please, bisexuals, if you're out there and you're legit bisexuals, tell us about it, man. Because we need some education on bisexuals.
Let us know, because, like, I don't know what bisexual is.
What's legit bisexual? Like, those bisexuals, okay, I like the bisexuals that they're either with a girl and that's it. And then, you know, when they're ready to be with a guy, and that's it. Not the ones that are with girls, and on the low, they're having sex with men. Those are the ones that I think are nasty.
So okay. Like bisexual whores,
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, my question is to Paula then. Do you think that it's possible for a bisexual to actually be in a monogamous relationship with either sex?
I think it could be possible. One of my very good friends actually claims that she says that she's bisexual. So,
Okay.
and she is in a monogamous relationship with her husband, and they have 2 kids, and she has a grown-up daughter as well also. But at the same time too, as well, she still tries to talk to her husband to bring a girl into the relationship. What the fuck is that about?
That doesn't even
She's a
consider
freaky
bisexual.
girl.
Exactly. She's
She's
freaky.
married.
That's why I
she's
said
just a
I don't believe in bisexuals. I just think girls are just freaky in general, and they just want the best of both worlds. Like I said, honestly, I would love to meet a bisexual because I don't even know what a bisexual is. I don't know what a bisexual is.
All right. So to ask a personal question, then, has anybody ever been involved with somebody who claims to be bisexual? And what was the result of that relationship?
Well,
Anybody?
Well, I don't know. They never really they claim that they're bisexual. They at the point in time when I talk to them, they say that they're lesbian. They're not lesbian. Because just the other day you were with a dude, and now you're talking to me. You're not a lesbian. You're just a person that's curious.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. It's curiosity. Girls just curious, and they want to know, what's up in bed. If girls can work it in bed, or if guys can work it in bed. It's both ways.
they're just confused.
It is confused. They're confused.
It's confusion.
Yeah.
And also the fact, like, I have dated, like, a bisexual when I was first coming out. And, yeah, like, I think that sort of helped me as well to emphasize that, whoa, I don't know if I could be with somebody who's just had a cock, like, up their fucking pussy. Like, I don't know. I just can't do it.
I agree with Paula.
So when we were, going out, yeah, she said, yeah, I'm bisexual, but, like, right now I'm, like, just with girls. What the hell does that mean? Like, you know what I mean? So you're saying you're having, like, your monthly period and be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to be with girls, but next month, you know what? I'm off girls. I'm going to go be with a guy. Like,
I'd rather somebody like that is straight up like that,
Mm-hmm.
other than, like, the ones that are sleeping with guys on the low, and then you're sleeping with them, and then, like, all these things are going to happen. Like, that's a bigger confusion than what you're saying. Like,
And
at least she's saying, okay, you know what, okay, maybe this month she's going to be with you, whatever, next month she might be with a guy, but she's giving you that heads up and then
That's
you
good.
know
That's true.
what's going on.
No,
Instead
that's
of,
very true.
But at the same time, they got to look at, there's diseases out there.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So, like, why would you guys want to be bisexual? Just stick to one thing and one thing only.
Now, that's a good topic, I guess, that you brought up. Because, okay, there are promiscuous lesbians.
Yeah.
And there are promiscuous straight people. So why does bisexual people get such a bad rap for flipping it?
That's a good question.
I think it has to do with the whole label thing.
Okay.
And, like, people being like, okay, so are you gay or not? Like, just fucking say if you are or not. And if in the gay community, unfortunately, there are some people who are like, no, it's one or the other. And yeah, I'm sort of like that as well. Granted, I'll still be your friend. I'll still be nice to you and stuff. But do I honestly believe what you're saying is true? I think it's a cop-out for me.
Yeah.
For me, it is.
Yeah.
Right?
I
So,
agree.
and it does suck that, yeah, bisexual people do have a bad rap. It really honestly does suck.
Yeah.
And it, like, the gay community already has a bad rap as it is. And then, bisexual people are on their own category. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
So you wouldn't really consider a bisexual person to be a part of the gay and lesbian community?
Nope.
No.
So
No, I don't.
No.
They're
I don't.
bisexual. They
Yeah.
go out to straight clubs. They live their straight life when they're ready. They're not in. They're just. It's just something fun
It's
for
a
them to
phase.
do. It's not.
It's a
They're not
phase.
like serious. Like this is like what people like. This is some people's lives. Like
Yeah.
they choose to be. They're lesbians. Like I think they're making a joke out of it. Like
Yeah,
I agree with that
that's what
too.
it is, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
that's what it is too. And I agree with that as well. Like the fact that people do think it's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You're a lesbian? You're right. You probably are going to go back to guys.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me when I first came out. You know what I mean? Like, people were shocked that I was. But then there were, like, my close friends who already knew already. You know what I mean? And it's true that, like, that the bisexual people do have that bad rap. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
but they make.
Well,
it
look,
for
they make it
themselves.
for themselves. Exactly.
Mhm.
They make it for themselves.
You know what? I've been out for quite a while, and I remember